Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. Today I have my favorite kind of video to make for you. It is just some Erin Condren favorites that I've ordered. Like basically none of it's new. I've tried all these things. They're all things I've reordered. So they're all kind of favorites that I keep stocked up on throughout the year. And then the only new thing was the focused collection, the 2 planners, 2 sizes of planners, and the notebook. And we are going to do a full walkthrough of the focused collection, but we're going to do that later in the video. I'm going to go through all the other things first. So I will put a timestamp down below in the description box. If you're interested only in seeing the focused collection, you can check out that timestamp and just go there. I cleared off some of the stuff to the side so we could just focus on what's in front of us. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know one of my favorite things has become these planner folios. So they hold the Erin Condren 7x9 planner. I don't have a 7x9 planner right next to me, but I have a notebook, which was in the stash. And the planner fits in here perfectly. The notebook's just a little bit slimmer than the planner. The 12-month planner fits in here perfectly. My sister got the 18-month planner and said it fits, but it's a tighter fit. If you choose the 18-month, then they have a bigger size of this though for her full-size planners, which like the teacher planner comes in that, the 8.5x11 planner. So this holds your planner. It also holds anything you want to put in this front pocket. It has these 2 little pockets like for sticky notes. It has a pen holder, although I usually end up sticking my pens in here. But I use mine to stick my LEUCHTTURM 5-year journal in. It's a LEUCHTTURM Some Lines a Day. I have a review video on that and I will link that down below. I use that and I keep it kind of on a dresser, a long dresser in my room. So I write in it every night. It holds my journal in here perfectly and a pen. And I'm also filling out for a little journaling 1 thing a day, a Perpetual Calendar, which I just ordered another one from her because I love these for all different things. And that fits perfect in here. And I have my pen and I have my whiteout in here. And so my journal, and that stays on my dresser, so it's all together. The colors on this particular front, I can't remember the name of this front. I'll have to look it up. It's City something. But the colors I used are Pool, Blush, and Peony. So those are the colors that I used on here, Pool, Blush, and Peony. And I leave this in here because every time I show it on Instagram, somebody needs to know what these colors were that I chose. Just so you know, it's a flexi kind of like neoprene, I think is the material cover. So it will stretch out a little bit. It zips really easily. It's just all black on the back with a little Erin Condren tag sewn on there. And I just love them for transporting your planners, journals, book. So when we go on a trip this summer, my journal and everything in it will come with me easily. And I'll probably stick a planner in one also. I'm not one that has to transport my planner every day, but I think it's helpful to have them when you're traveling. Or like I said, just I like to keep that on my dresser all together to write in my journal every night. So I think it's a great product. The Daily Simplified Planner also fits in here. I've shown that on Instagram. So many planners will fit in here. It doesn't have to just be for Erin Condren planners. And I just ordered this one right after Christmas this year because I just am in love with this design and I didn't know if they will have it around next Christmas. Instead of a name in the middle, I just chose Peace on Earth. And you get to choose your colors on this wreath. And honestly, I don't remember my colors. I think this is garnet and maybe sapphire, but it's been so long. I ordered it right after Christmas this year. I just love wreaths, and so I loved this design, and I wanted to make sure to get it before it possibly went away. So that's why I picked up those 2, and so that's become a favorite. Covers are always a favorite. It's fun to change out your covers. I don't usually see my cover because my planner is always open, but or folded over on itself. But if you've seen pictures of my office on Instagram, I like to keep a couple in notebooks. I buy gold ring notebooks and just leave them blank and put my favorite covers on by season up in my office on Erin Condren acrylic stands. That's another favorite product of mine. They are just these little stands from Erin Condren. And I use them all over my office to hold clipboards, also to hold planners. They're not very thick, so if you need a thick one for something thick, then you need to look elsewhere, like Amazon. But the notebooks fit great in here and have room. The full planners don't. Here are some of the covers I picked up from her new wedding collection. I just thought they were beautiful and I would like to use them to decorate in the office for different times of year. I picked up these 3, like this reminds me of autumn. Look how beautiful that is. I'm not sure how bad the glare is on this. And then the white And then this beautiful one, I don't know the names of these, but these are all under her new weddings collection. Then I saw this, someone else on Instagram did this, and I loved the idea. I went ahead and ordered even ahead when she had a buy one, get one cover sale. And then I picked up some other ones on notebooks, and I will just take these off, you know, and replace them with other covers I have. And I will use these to archive my planners in my shelves so that when I pull it out, it's easy to see which planner I used from the 2018-19 year. I do academic year, and so that's why there's 2 years on there. I went ahead and even ordered ahead. I made every year a different color, and the color just is the back, and the inside looks like that. You can choose any color you want on this particular cover and put any words you want on it. So it works out perfect for archiving your planner. Like I said, I did not come up with that idea. I got it from someone else off Instagram. I actually saw it on Plan with Lakin's Instagram, but she tagged someone else in it where she had gotten it from, and I cannot remember who that was. Let's go through the notebooks next. I really love her notebooks. So I ordered some with a few different covers that I just wanted. I love this new watercolor cover. I think it's beautiful. And then these were for archiving. The first year I used one, I was in calendar year, and then I switched to academic year. That's why those covers say those different years. Let's talk about the inside of the notebooks. I get these with gold rings, and yes, it is the extra money. Only because, like I said, I like to sit them up on the acrylic stands in my office with different covers. And I need to tell you guys something. As I was opening these 3 notebooks I ordered, I noticed this one has changed, and I think this might be the new version. So these 2 match up, starting in kind of like this muted red, and your quote is in this muted red. And then the newer one is like starts with a brighter pink and a really cute, you know, done word with like in rainbow colors or in colors. I think this is the newer color scheme that they've switched to, because all my older notebooks is this color scheme right here. So I'm excited that they switched to kind of a brighter color scheme. So this would be the old one, and I'm gonna move those out. These are all productivity layouts. She has a couple different choices in your coiled notebooks. This one happens to be your productivity layout. It cycles through colors, so we'll go through that. You start off and you get a nameplate page. The same paper that's in her planner, you guys. It feels amazing. It's 80-pound paper. It is like top notch. My favorite planner paper. I really do think this is my favorite planner paper. InkWELL press is a little bit thicker, but I really like the smell of Erin Condren, and it has a teeny bit of tooth to it, which just means a teeny bit of texture. It seems to take the pen well. I do love InkWELL press paper too, but I just like the bright colors of Erin Condren better, and the white paper. If you want to try Erin Condren paper, her notebook is a great way to try that. And if it is your first order from Erin Condren, you can get $10 off your order, even on top of like a sale time she's having. So I'm going to tell you something. That is how I got started in Erin Condren. My very first purchase was when she was running a sale, and I used somebody else's $10 off coupon link for my first purchase. And so I got a notebook for really cheap, like $10 or less, and it was free shipping or something. It was around right after Christmas one year. And that was my very first Erin Condren product. A notebook is a great way to test her paper, test how the coil feels, how the cover feels, and get a feel for it all before you invest in a planner. There are so many uses for these productivity notebooks. I use them for homeschool. I use them for lists. I use them for just planning and mapping out, you know, like channel stuff. I order the productivity rather than the neutral because number one, I like the color. I also love the layout of the productivity pages. I like how one side is lined and your other side is lined, but then you have some tick off here for kind of like planning things out, keeping track of homeschool, mapping things out, a list. This is a great format in my opinion. And then you have some quotes thrown in here too. So you have the fun colors, it rotates. Now you don't have a section of each color, it rotates through colors. So the old way of the notebook was a section of each color and it wasn't these exact colors. Now you're gonna rotate through, you kind of have a brighter pink, you have a light pink, an orange, a yellow, a green, a lime green, a more forest green, a blue, a teal, then a navy, then a purple, then a lighter purple, and back to pink. Those are all your colors that you're gonna rotate through in this notebook, and it's just gonna keep rotating. Something awesome about these notebooks is they come perforated. So if you need to tear out your pages, you can easily do that without making a mess of your notebook. If I would have had these notebooks when I was in college, which you guys, I'm old, so college was, you know, a long, long time ago, like more than 20 years ago. But if I would have had these notebooks, I think it would have been so fun to take notes in them. It just would have been more motivating. I didn't have anything fun or fancy like this, but it would definitely have motivated me. These are definitely the new notebooks because they come with these new stickers. I love the new colors. They're just, you know, your little label stickers. You can either use them in your notebook or in your planner or anywhere you need them. It ends with a quote, and that's it. It's just a portable, wonderful little notebook. I love how the rings are not too big for the notebook. So whereas in the Erin Condren Life Planners, they make the rings quite a bit bigger than you actually need for the planner for all the people that use stickers in their planner. So their stickers grow thicker and thicker over the year. I mean, their planner grows thicker and thicker over the year from the stickers, and they need the coil to be bigger to accommodate that. I'm not a huge sticker person, so I appreciate a smaller coil that matches the size of my notebook. And I love this coil size on the notebook. It's perfect. All right, we're going to run through a couple other little things. These are called color block event stickers. I started using these a little bit in I use a vertical colorful Erin Condren Life Planner. I do have a whole playlist called Planning Updates, or it's called Updates. I give quarterly planning updates there if you want to see specifically how I plan. I love these functional stickers. You just get a little bit of metallic. You get really pretty ombre colors going there that match all the colors in her planners, and a white space to write in whatever your appointment is. And you can kind of write your appointment time on the colored space. I really like these. I also like her normal, you know, label stickers like I showed you in the back of the notebook that come with the life planner. These are another fun one to use in your planner for marking appointments. I love the well-kept wipes for wiping off phone screens, computer screens, and glasses. Also for wiping off restaurant tables, since these are alcohol-based wipes. I like to keep them in my purse because they're really compact. It's not a huge package and it doesn't weigh a lot. So I like to keep them in my purse for wiping off like restaurant tables too, or anything that's gross. Or if you touch a bottle of soap at Target that someone has squeezed soap all over and you weren't aware of it, always nice to have a wipe in your purse. Even if you don't have, you know, little kids anymore, we still use wipes for cleaning up all kinds of things in our house. Some of my standard favorites are her Perpetual Calendar, which comes every year with your life planner. It comes with a life planner order, but if you don't order a life planner or if you want extras, you can order extras of this Perpetual Calendar. This is her Woven Wonder design from this current year. Now they are about to launch really soon their next year, which will be the 2019-2020. So really her 2020 planners, and that will have a new design. So every year these Perpetual Calendars are redesigned on whatever her pattern is for that year. I love these for all kinds of things. Right now I'm using one with my journal, as I mentioned before, and my year is almost up in it. I only have May left. So April, the rest of April and May left, because I started it in June last year when her new planner started. And I was just writing one line a day. It's not even a gratitude. You could definitely use it for a gratitude a day. It didn't even have to be anything special. It was just one thing to remember that day by. So it was just one line a day. I've also used these for tracking weight on weigh-in days because it's easy just to look down the month and like see how you're doing. So that's a good thing. I've also used this to track chronic illness conditions so that I can tell like when something is flaring up, how often it's flaring up, how often maybe I had to take meds for that. It's good to keep track of, you know, chronic conditions and meds. In my opinion, it's good for so many things. Of course, you can keep it with all your friends and family's birthdays and anniversaries written in here. And then you don't have to change it out every year. Once you write those in, you'll have it forever. You know what, you guys? I have not done that. I have not put all my nieces and nephews' birthdays anywhere in a Perpetual Calendar. All our immediate family, I have their birthdays memorized. I don't have all my nieces and nephews, and that would be nice to have in here. I just feel like these books, there are so many uses for these Perpetual Calendars. And if you have a use for this Perpetual Calendar that I didn't mention, because there's a ton more, I would love to hear them down below in the comments because we could all learn from them. I love to get different ideas to use this little book by. I just think it's a gem. It's one of those things that I think is underrated, like it's not talked about enough. Another favorite, which you guys hear me talk about all the time if you're on my Instagram, is I call it her seasonal sticker book. I think it might have come out with that name at one point, or maybe I just made up that name because that is like me. But now it's called her designer sticker book, and this is edition 4. Now, this doesn't come out until the very end of every year. But when her new planners come out are usually sometime in the beginning of May. And then you can choose an academic year, you can choose an 18-month planner, or you can choose a calendar year planner and wait and buy that for the calendar year. But you can buy any of those right when they come out in May. But her new sticker book does not launch until the very end of the year. I always end up, if you guys watch me, you know I sticker my entire planner at once because I'm not a big sticker person, and I just like to get all my stickers in there so I can plan and not have to worry about where stickers go the rest of the year. And most of what I use, I will flip through here while I talk, is her seasonal sticker book, or actually called the Designer Sticker Book Monthly Collection. This is edition 4, so edition 5 will not come out till the very end of this year, 2019. If she did it like last year, you get, oh sorry you guys, I used up some of these, but you get the name for each month right here, and every single month has foiling on it, and you get a quote for each month. So all those are stickers that come off. And if you don't want to use a lot of stickers or spend a lot of money on stickers, this is a great way to add just even more color to her planner. Really fun. It flows with the colors of her planner and with the seasons. I just wish the new book came out when the new planners came out. Because like I said, since I plan ahead and I'm a functional planner, I like to have my stickers just set in. I don't sit down and sticker every week, and my planner doesn't stay blank weeks ahead. I plan weeks ahead as things come up. If you want to see how I plan, I will try to remember to link that video down below. I have my latest planning video, and I also talk about functional stickering, how I do it, in another video. So I will link those videos down in the description for you. I just think they are beautiful, and so I will end up using this sticker book for next year's 2020 planner. Another favorite item are coil clip connectors. I tried to make sure I keep these, and I think I'd used mine up, and that's why I reordered. These come in different sizes. You can save pockets from the back of your old Erin Condren planners, cut them out. You can coil clip them then. They have little sticky 3M adhesive on here. You can coil clip them into your notebooks, which doesn't come with pockets, or you can coil clip in different pages you need or pages you want to reuse in your planner. These come in handy in so many different ways to have around. Oh, here, yes, I ordered the other size. So I have both sizes right here. And it's just not coming to mind other ways that I've used them before, but I've used them in many different ways before. This was a notepad set, and it comes in two. It's a 4x9 list notepad, and it comes in a set of 2. That was the cover on it. I love these notepads. This is my favorite notepad size from Erin Condren. She has 3 sizes, and I like that design, and I just put "Look for the Good" instead of my name at the bottom. So I just stocked up on a few more notepads. It's really thick, good paper, and I like this size for a quick list of any kind. For the grocery store, for a to-do list, for a daily list, anything. These are a great size. And these also make a great gift. I've actually bought them for several gifts because you can put people's name at the bottom and choose a specific pattern for them. And it makes a really nice, affordable, customized gift. You just feel special when your name comes on something. It makes a great teacher gift. I just stocked up on some more planner bands because every once in a while I need to use one for something. And my littlest sister, I had given her 2 bands and I didn't have many left, so I ordered another package of planner bands. They work on other planners besides Erin Condren also, FYI. Oh, and this is something that you use your coil clip connectors for. I ordered an extra one of these bags. I don't actually use them in my planner because I don't like the bump that this makes, but these are great bags for storage of so many different things. Gift tags, stickers, cards. I stick all those kinds of things in here and then stick them in a container, kind of in my envelope shelf. And so I can flip through them like this. And oh, receipts. I have another one in a drawer for receipts. They just make great bags for so many different things. You can order them separately and you can use those coil clip connectors. You do get one of these bags with every planner, life planner that you order. And it also comes with a coil clip connector. So it does come with that. But if you want to buy extras, like I just did, you can always buy extras of these. They will come in the design from that year. So this is Woven Wonder, and I cannot wait to see the new design for 2020. This is another favorite of mine that I like to keep stocked up. It is her daily notepad. I'll try to put the name right in here, exactly what it's called. When my daily planner just gets too messy, or if I just need a clean list, this makes such a nice clean list. You get to choose the colors on it. You get to choose these words and what color they are. So you get to choose all that and customize it. I just like to have this around, even if it's not for like planning your day, like a daily notepad. It makes a great list notepad, or running to the store divided by sections of the store, of the grocery store. It's just a great notepad. And the fact that you can customize colors and name what you put up there, it's fun. It's a fun notepad. It also comes with little stickies on the back, 3M stickies if you wanted to like stick it up somewhere on your wall, or like a bulletin board, magnet board. I don't do that. I just keep mine in my drawer and pull it out when I need it. Then I don't order a lot of journals, and I actually never have ordered a blank journal because I honestly have a pretty good stash of journals, but they're not actually Erin Condren. I've given away a lot of the Erin Condren journals that come in my seasonal surprise boxes. So I think I might only have one right now of her journals, but I love this design by Amy Tangerine. I love this quote, and just, it's a cute design, and it's all blank inside. I don't know what I'll use it for, but it's nice to have just journals to grab from and notebooks for whenever the need arises. It's beautiful, it's cute, or if you want to keep these on hand for gifts, I think this makes a great gift too. If you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should come join me there at Amanda's Favorites. But if you follow me on Instagram, you already know my love for Erin Condren clipboards. They are insanely expensive because you are paying for the fact that you get to customize this. You get to choose the pattern. You get to choose the colors. You can put your name on it or words, whatever you want. Each different pattern lets you choose different things. Obviously, I'm a big fan of this pattern. These are the colors that came on it. The first time I did put Amanda's Favorites down there, I loved with this coloring, how it came in the all different colors. And then I've chosen a white background and just a lavender for just a clean look. I use them all over my office and all over the house. I always wait until there's a sale to buy these because they're expensive. I don't think they're overpriced because, like I said, each one is custom made to order. Now, I didn't pick a really fancy one. I didn't add words to it, and I just picked one color. But they're custom made to order. They're just really heavy duty. They feel good to hold in hand. They hold everything up on my Erin Condren acrylic easels. For instance, I keep my YouTube schedule calendar on one up on my desk up here, and it holds it on the acrylic easel perfectly. So I am just a huge fan of these clipboards. If you've ever wanted one, I can tell you they are great. And just make sure that you just watch for the sale. Watch for those big 30% off sales and grab yourself one. All right, we are finally into the focused planners. I didn't think it was going to take me that long to talk through all those, my favorites of Erin Condren that I keep stocking up on. But obviously I'm, get excited when there's things I love and I just want to talk about them. Here are the focused planners. We're going to start with the planners first. There's just two sizes and they're the exact same thing. I'm making sure I have the right thing. And then we're going to go into the focused notebook. All right, your focused planners come in two sizes. This is the 5x8. Then you have a 7x9. They are on sale for half price right now, as of today when I checked. Today is April the 10th when I'm recording this. Right now, they are on sale for half price. The 5x8 is $19.50. That's half price. The 7x9 is only $22. That's half off, you guys. So let's run through these. We're going to look at it in the bigger one, the 7x9, but they are both exactly the same. So you have a nameplate page. You have really good Erin Condren paper. It feels like and writes like just the exact same paper that's in her life planner. You get an important holidays list for 2019. You get important dates to remember. Then you get a calendar already dated layout for every month of the year. And you have these thumb index like tabs, which make it so easy to find your month. You can see the pages are cut out on the thumb index tabs, but it makes it really simple to turn to all your months and find them. So I like that system. And it's also, for a focused collection like this, it keeps it looking minimal and professional. It's bright white, beautiful 80-pound paper, just like in her life planner. Once you have your monthly view, then you go into undated weekly views. This is, thought to kind of be used in a professional office type of situation. So you only have Monday through Friday. You only have 5 sections here. Then you have a blank section at the top for, however you want to use that to label your week, write in a motivational quote, or label your dates and then important things to get done or remember that week. Then you have this whole area for notes for that week or to-do list items. I just think it's divided up so well, and it doesn't have to just be used in an office situation. It can be used anywhere. You have 5 weeks in between every month, and then you go into your next month, and then 5 undated weeks, and then you go into your next month. You do not have any notes pages at the back though, but every single week you have a huge full note page right there. They end with a quote, and I love these covers, you guys. They're hard covers, kind of like feel like a faux leather. If you're walking around writing, which I have done with the smaller notebook, it's such a good hard writing surface for you. The smaller Focus Collection Planner that's 5x8 is the exact same format. You can see here, it is just smaller. I think that these are a great addition to Erin Condren. They come with the black rings. There's no ring choice on these. And they feel lightweight and portable. They don't feel heavy at all, you guys. I love them. I am a huge fan of these. Even if this year passes and I don't use them, so the calendars aren't valid anymore, that's okay, because the way I would probably use them is just the week and the list part. So I will be using these somehow. I have already used a Focus Collection notebook and love it. That's when I fell in love with the collection, and I was like, okay, I have to order the planners to review. This is an extra notebook I ordered because I've already written quite a bit in mine. For me, the way I like to do my grocery list, this also makes a perfect grocery list notebook. You do have the calendars even in the Focus notebook. So this is the Focus notebook, and you do get the calendars for the year, and you do get the holidays for the year and important dates to remember. Then there are 3 sections divided by the thumb tabs. You get a lined page section, and you just have a little bit of the shaded woven wonder design from this year up there. So you have a lined page section. It is 124 pages. Then you get a dot grid section, and then you get a blank page section. So you have 3 sections. It definitely feels to me like the lined section has more pages in it. When I looked on their website, it didn't tell me, and I haven't counted them. There you go. There's the lined section versus dot grid versus blank. The line definitely has more, and I think the dot grid and the blank have the same amount each, but they have less. So you have more lined pages than the other sections. I just think it's nice for different things that you're using it for. You can use the different sections. You could section off different things that you're working on, so it's easy to find. And it's that great same 80-pound, at least to me, it feels like the same 80-pound planner paper, which also smells wonderful. And it's a perfect lightweight notebook to travel around with you. And once again, the thing I loved about this is having that hard cover as you walk around. If you're writing, walking around, standing up, you have that hard cover. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around and talking about Erin Condren with me today. I'd love to hear your favorite Erin Condren products down below. And if you have a use for that Perpetual Calendar little booklet, definitely mention that down below in the comments also. Thanks for watching, happy planning, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.